saw it on TV. I guess it'll be one empty seat when I wrestle at Wembley. I used to tear my shirt, but now you tore my heart. I knew you were a Hulkamaniac right from the very start.
Right from the start, you were my friend.
I'll see
This
you
is not the
again
end.
when the Hulkster comes to heaven.
Heaven, heaven, heaven.
We'll tag up again.
Again, again. The world just knows.
Another Hulkamaniac.
A friend to the end. I'll see you again.
I wish Hulk's love could bring you back again.
Welcome to Wrestling Exposed Episode 2.
The real world of professional wrestling.
Professional.
Exposed by Bob and Jeff.
Not amateur wrestling, which is just rubbish. It's not even real amateur wrestling.
Yeah,
It's amateur.
That really is just two amateurs kind of hugging on the floor a little bit.
It is.
Much
There's
like,
no sport involved in that.
Exactly. It's just much like UFC. So we're not going to waste time talking about
UFC's rubbish as well. It's too fake.
So
They use blood bags in UFC.
it's true. They
They
do.
do.
They do.
Yeah. Anyway, so the big news, we might as well start with the big news, of course, is that Umaga's dead.
Umaga has passed away.
36 years old, Eddie Fatu, sorry.
Yeah.
Although he was quite fat, I'm sure someone at one point called him Eddie Fatty.
Well, I mean, joke aside, it is ridiculous that these sportsmen die at 36.
I know.
Years old. If that happened in any other environment, they'd be investigated. So
I know, but I think wrestling is slightly corrupt, and these sportsmen are putting their lives on the line, and that's how much it means to them.
And it kind of shows how the wellness policy is working.
Yes,
Absolute
of course,
treat
the
at the moment,
wellness
isn't it?
policy.
Who's
which-
it ever let down?
Why is it called a wellness policy? Because
Exactly.
when they, they're not very well, most of these wrestlers.
It's just confirming what we already know. They're taking
Yeah.
too many drugs.
But still, there's still hope for Umaga. The Undertaker died, of course, and managed to come back and
That's
have a career.
still
Still hope for Umaga.
I'd say that's.
I'm
true,
not writing him off completely.
but I would say that's true, but it just
Lex Luger's not got a chance. In fact, Umaga has got more chance of wrestling again than Lex Luger, in my personal
I
opinion.
don't know. The question I'd ask is when has Lex Luger ever actually wrestled? He more just kind of charges at people with his arm.
It's true, yeah, true.
He's not really a wrestler.
But yeah, so yeah, it's a shame that Umaga died.
It is a shame.
Quite young.
and such
Um,
a young age. It's unbelievable, really.
It begs the question: who's next?
Who is next?
Who do you think? I wouldn't have had Umaga in my top 10.
No, I mean it's going to be one of the really big lads, like Carly, someone like that.
Carly's on a bit of a time bomb, isn't he, with his disease?
Is he diseased?
He's got some disease.
I wasn't aware of his disease.
He's got that gigantic disease thing that the guy from James Bond had.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so Carly's definitely top 5 for me. He's definitely dead in the next 5 years.
It really does need further monitoring.
So who would be the top 5 next? Carly's got to be in there, surely.
Carly, yeah, he's not looking too healthy. Scott Steiner, I seriously don't know
Scott
how.
Steiner, yeah, he could potentially die big papa pump.
Yeah, he's, he looks like he's going to die any minute. He's
Yeah,
just
true.
Too big, isn't he?
But yeah, then I don't know. Scott Hall's a bit of an alcoholic and a bit of a nutter.
Yeah.
He's got to be top 5.
But then it's difficult to predict because Test he didn't look particularly
No, true.
hooked up, didn't he?
Yeah.
He passed stuff, didn't he? So
I mean,
he just-
Hogan's not in there for me. Hogan's
he's
immortal.
He's the immortal one.
The
isn't he?
immortal
So
Hulk
it's not
Hogan.
going to happen.
Plus, the radioactivity would have killed him already.
True.
Maybe. The rumour is going around that Mr. Kennedy is going around killing wrestlers, but I don't think there's any truth in that.
I can't say I've heard that.
The last two wrestlers that died or something wrestled Mr. Kennedy last.
That's an interesting
They
one.
don't.
There's another one that whoever gets on the front cover of the SmackDown games ends up getting killed or seriously hurt.
Really?
Yeah. Like, whenever someone's on there, they get injured for about a year. So at the moment it's John Cena on the front of it, I think.
Oh, hopefully he gets run over by a truck.
Well, I
It
think-
should have been Cena rather than Umaga.
No.
If we could time travel, I'd make John Cena do cocaine like Umaga did and die.
Oh, was it cocaine related?
Well,
Not.
Bleeding from the nose.
Oh dear.
That sounds cocaine
Oh.
related to me.
At least it wasn't steroids for a change.
Yeah, exactly. He would never take performance enhancing drugs.
But moving on from the happy topic of dead wrestlers.
We always get onto dead wrestlers at some point.
What,
We might as well start out as we need to go along.
what have you liked this past week? Or
I'm really liking CM Punk at the moment.
CM Punk.
I think his Jesus-like kind of character is going really well because
I
he's got
liked
long
his-
hair and a bit of a beard going as well.
he's got his new tag team partner with him. What's his name? Something Gallows.
Oh,
Luke
that's
Gallows.
that's Luke Gallows.
Yeah.
No, Luke Gallows is Festus, of course.
Oh, is it right?
Yeah,
Okay,
so
I
he
didn't
went
know.
from being a retard to suddenly looking a little bit like the big boss man.
Right, and he's a straight edged guy. as
Yeah,
well.
he
I like
hates-
his finisher. It's like a kind of he does a reverse master lock, then he slams them down and
on their face.
on their face and does like a missionary position pin
Yeah.
on them. And it looks,
Actually, it looks a bit disgusting.
it looks really wrong.
I
But,
thought it was a bit perverted, so
however,
maybe CM Punk taught him that. Said, "Lie down, get Mr. Gallows, and I'll
it's
I'll
it's
show you
quite
what to
straight
do."
edge, isn't
Yeah.
it? Not using.
Homosexuality is not that straight edge, though. I wouldn't
Is it?
say.
No. Okay.
No,
yeah, right.
I'd say
But yeah, before that match,
they
there's-
need poppers and
there's-
stuff like that.
yeah, that's true. They do.
That's yeah. So
But yeah, before that match, who were they fighting? They were fighting Ron the Truth Killings or K Quick, as I prefer to call him.
Ron the Truth Killings, and
Who was it? I can't even remember now.
I honestly have no
He
idea.
was-
Oh no, Fat Hardy.
Fat Hardy, that's
Yeah,
right.
Matt the Fat Hardy.
And they were handing out DVDs of Jeff Hardy to the
yeah,
crowd,
yeah,
was it?
yeah.
And,
Jeff Hardy DVDs.
and CM Punk was saying, that's poison.
No.
That's poison. No, don't give that
It
out.
is poison.
And at this point, I didn't actually know what they were giving out. And I thought, what the hell? Are they giving out porn or something? Was it like... a
No,
copy of-
well, it's worse than porn. Giving out Jeff Hardy DVDs. It is poison. I agree with Punk because some kid might watch that and think that jumping off big structures face first is a sensible thing to do. When really, Jeff Hardy's just a crackhead, and the reason why he jumps off these things is because he's on crack.
Well, yeah, he might be hallucinating at the time, isn't
Yeah,
it?
true.
It's weird, because he always picks the biggest ladder to jump off. He
Yeah.
avoids the small ladder.
Or there could just be a big load of DVDs they needed to get rid of.
Yeah, I
Or
reckon
there's
it's-
poison actually inside the DVDs, and Fat Hardy is trying to poison everybody.
He could well be. I mean, he did try to kill Jeff Hardy.
He tried to kill his brother a year ago,
Yeah, so
but yet suddenly
it
it's all
could be
forgotten about.
But I mean, honestly, when they're handing out DVDs and CM Punk saying, "Oh, that's awful! Don't take it; it's poison," I thought maybe it's a copy of like One Night in China or something like that.
Oh,
Have
that
you-
would
have
be
you-
poison.
No, we've done a comedy podcast for a while, but we've never discussed One Night
I
in
don't
China.
want to discuss.
Have you ever seen it?
I have seen it.
I
I
mean,
have seen it.
Okay, it's pretty nasty. But
It's a good match.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, if someone walked in on you and you were watching that, you could get away with just saying,
Yeah,
"I'm watching
oh, it's
wrestling."
China from WWE. Remember the really muscly blokey one?
Just fighting
Yeah,
against...
no, you could get away with it.
But-
she's dead. She's definitely going to die
Okay.
soon. She's in the top
Mm.
5.
Yeah, she does.
Definitely.
now,
X-Pac as well. He looks so old now.
Yeah.
Well, he is quite old, but those two definitely together
I mean,
die together while having it.
You can't go away from the fact that it does just look like two blokes wrestling. isn't it?
It does. Oh,
And,
got a text message. What's that? Oh, the van's broken. Everything's fucked up. No, we'll cut that bit out.
Cut that out. So yeah, unless you were doing a five knuckle shuffle while watching it, you'd probably get away with that.
Oh, that's how John Cena does.
Right.
What? Punch people in the head while
Yeah.
they're lying on the ground. That's
Well-
what five knuckle shuffle is.
While watching China wrestling X-Pac.
Yeah, God.
So that match was